Hello everybody, welcome back to my page. I'm Laura with Chocolate to Chocolate Designs. Please say hi when you jump on, hit that heart button for me. And in just a minute, I'm gonna have a keyword for you to type in. And when you type in that keyword, you'll get a supply list for all the things that we're using tonight. So if you guys are new to my page, you know that what I do is a lot of chalk paste and ink and reusable transfers. However, we recently came out with something new. So we're going to do a couple of projects tonight with a heat transfer. Okay, these are brand new to our line. Not something that we've had for very long, and I haven't done them yet, so I'm really excited about this. I finally have my keyword going now. So turn on, whew, oh my gosh, you guys, do I? Okay, comment apple. Apple. I finally have it. Oh my gosh. All right, you guys. Whoo! Whoo! Now I gotta find my video so I can see all of you guys. I tell you what. I tell you what. And to turn off my volume. All right. You guys are here. I am here. Let me say hi to all my friends. Hello, Brenda. Hey, Pam. Hey, Wendy. Hello, Maxine. Hi, Donna and Carol. Hey, Janice and Joanne. Hello, Colleen and Judy. Hi, Julie. Thank you for sprinkling. Hi, Holly. Hi, Elizabeth. Hi, Lisa Marie and Bonda. Hi, Callie and Wanda Kay. Hi, Lisa Marie. Hi, Deborah. Hi, Diana. Hi, Denise. Hi, Vicky and Wendy. Oh my gosh, you guys are awesome typing in that keyword. So amazing. I love that. Dale said to make sure that I share with him so he can drive and listen to. All right. Hey, Dale. Sounds good, Carol. All right, you guys. So we have these new things here, and they're called heat transfers. Okay, heat transfers. And we're going to do this in two ways tonight. So I can kind of show you guys a couple of different ways that you can use these transfers. And the great thing about them is that they come in a 2-pack. Hi, Ruth. Hi, Jackie. Hello, Kimberly. Hello, Kathy. I do this to you every night. And I'll tell you, I see your name and it says Adele Colvin. And in my mind, I'm going, Connie, Carol, Kathy. I'm like going through all the C names in my head until I get it right. But eventually I'm going to have it down pat. Hey, Patty, I'm practicing. I will need my glue gun tonight. Thank you, Jennifer. Hopefully I don't lose power on it, though. But I do have my spare all plugged in and ready to go. Hi, Jerry. It looks like a lot of us are here. Hey, Missy. Hello, Elizabeth. Hi, Mary and Dottie. Hi, Christine. This is something new. Yes, these are new heat transfers. There are a few different designs that are available on my site. Hi, Kim. And now, for those of you guys, oh my gosh. Hi, Donna. So one thing that I need you guys to know about these heat transfers, well, a couple of things. Let's go there. Hey, Carol. Each one of these does come with two. With two of these. You get 2 heat transfers with each one. And as you guys can see, just so you know, my camera's not backwards. The transfer is, because you use these a little bit differently than what you would other transfers, okay? There are 2 per pack. Yes. Hey, Mona. Hey, Mona. Hi, Diane. Welcome. So we're going to use both of these tonight, each one in a different way, okay? One that's going to be a very, very simple. Ooh. You just got an inkjet printer so you can make your own sublimation. Awesome. So one project that's like a really easy peasy, you could do this in a snap, and kind of what the heat transfers are made for. And another one that is kind of just more my style, more me, more an actual project for what we do. So you guys, before we do that though, I'm gonna get mean. I have to. You guys, hi Linda, forgive me for what I'm going to say, but y'all were kind of driving me crazy today. And I love you all, and I'm so thankful for each and every one of you guys. But, man, I feel like I need to tell you guys. Hi, Donna. Hey, Cheryl. I know, right, Terry? Oh, the guns are blazing tonight. Oh, my gosh. Okay. So you guys, I feel like I need to tell you guys a little bit more about me and my life and everything that goes on here. I know, Terry, you're like one of the culprits, but you're not the only one. You guys, let me tell you, I am a mom who almost all the time is home with my kids. And even when dad's here, there's this thing about always wanting mom, okay? Always wanting mom. There's just this thing about always wanting mom. And tonight, Evan is in here. Like, it takes about a half an hour to set up a video in order to go live. Between the keywords, getting the cart link set up, getting the camera set up, getting Facebook set up. It's about 30 minutes of process just to get ready to go live. And that doesn't include trying to plan the project for the night. That takes some time as well. And my kid's in here and he's yap, and 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 then my messenger starts going crazy and I'm like, ah! So you guys, I love you. And I'm so thankful for each and every one of you guys. But if you could refrain from sending me messages between 9 and 9:30 and just wait until after I'm done with my live, it'll really ease my frustration going into my videos right now. And I hope that doesn't sound mean. I love each and every one of you. I try so hard to answer all the questions and everything, but I'm going to ask that of you at the same time. And Teresa's like, I need help with all of that if possible. Teresa, you can message me, but not between 9 and 9:30, and I can try to help you out with that, okay? No, text me anytime that's not right then. But in those times right there, and if I'm a little bit late, it's probably because I'm answering messages and things, and I'm trying to just satisfy everybody and do it all. But man, and it's more my kid than you guys, but he was wanting mom really bad today. And then the messages start coming and I was getting frustrated. And you guys, I love you. So I'm just going to ask you guys, please, in the future, and if I'm a couple minutes late, just know I'm coming. I will always tell you on my page if I'm not going to be live that day, at least 30 minutes early, okay? I will post by 9 o'clock if I'm not going to be live that night. Okay, so that's my commitment to you guys. If I am going to be live at 9:30, then you can bet your bottom dollar that there will not be anything saying otherwise on my page. And even if I'm 5 minutes late or 10 minutes late, I'm still coming on. You just wait for me. Okay? All right. Thank you. Okay, you guys don't think that I'm a jerk. I almost said a bad word. I almost called myself something really mean. Yes, thank you so much, Carol, for saying that. Yes. So that just, you guys, that is what it is. All right, so you guys, we're going to start with one of these. This is a sublimation tote. I'll be honest with you, this one here was given to me by Chalk when I was at ChalkCon, but you can absolutely purchase these at places like Hobby Lobby. Chalk Couture did not come out with one to put on sale, and I was really, 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 really disappointed that they didn't, because I think that we should have these. But when you're looking for a tote, you want to look for one in those craft stores that says that it's made for sublimation, or on Amazon that says that it's made for sublimation. Thank you, Ruth. Thank you, everybody. Because it needs to be at least like 80% polyester or something like that in order for these to work. Let's sing happy birthday to my happy birthday to you. I can't even think of the birthday song right now. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Maya. You rock. Happy birthday to you. There you go. All right, you guys. I remembered the birthday song. We're getting somewhere tonight. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start with this transfer, or this tote. And I've got my heat press over here. And the first thing that we want to do is just get our wrinkles out as much as we possibly can. Now, this is, you guys, this is just one of those Cricut heat mats. It's really, really convenient for in a craft space. If you have an iron, an ironing board, use an ironing board. If you have towels, anything that you would use to iron, anything to protect your surface and just have that padding underneath it is what you want to use before you iron something. So you can really use anything here. I use the Cricut heat mat just because it's the same size as my heat press. And you can either use parchment paper, or I finally invested in some of these Teflon sheets. So these are reusable. And you can also use these as well. Now, the only reason that I'm putting down a Teflon sheet right now and not just ironing this straight with my Cricut heat press is because I want to keep it clean. And so I know that this is very, very clean, and it'll still, right? No, it's not going to allow the heat to go through with the Teflon sheet. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. Is there already a stars party? Oh no, there can't be. What am I missing? You guys. Okay, I'm going to iron it without this thing. Yes, Teflon sheet. I'm losing my mind, you guys. You can get these on Amazon. Or am I doing this completely wrong? What in the world did I get a Teflon sheet for? It's supposed to be in place of your parchment paper. You're so welcome, Connie. Just in place of parchment paper. Yeah, that worked. I'm losing my mind, you guys. I took the kids to Hobby Lobby today because both of them are very crafty as well. Evan is trying to make his own costume. Yeah, I think so too. I finally invested in these Teflon sheets because I got tired of having like 18 pieces of parchment paper all over my craft sheet. The Teflon sheets are available on Amazon. They are available. I did not put a sheet inside the tote. Right now I'm just trying to get the wrinkles out. Hi, Stephanie. Just trying to get the wrinkles out. So I took the kids to Hobby Lobby. Evan's trying to make his very first costume. And Allie wanted some stuff for her masks that she makes. And then I kind of splurged a little bit, you guys, because let me tell you, you guys, the live sale was very successful. And I so appreciate all of you guys for all of that, because that's really what keeps me and my family going. And so I had a coupon at Michael's for 30% off of regular price of any one item. And so I went ahead and I finally got Allie her very own craft cart. And she got to pick out the violet one that matches her room. And now she's got a place for all of her own paints and all of that. And she's super, super, super excited. And so we came home and we put that together for her this afternoon. But besides that, my day today was mainly all about restocking shipping supplies for the next one. It's okay, Linda. It's okay. That we had will work. So the totes that we had, I would not recommend because they're not the polyester. I really think that you want to get one that's got the sublimation to it instead of just having a regular one, okay? That's what I would recommend. All right, so we've got this all ironed out. It's nice and flat now. And that's going to help for our sublimation transfer. No, it was just 30% off any one item. One item. So I let her get a new craft cart because you guys, you didn't walk around. Wendy, that takes some serious self-control. Yes, she does love that. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to take this piece right here. I didn't even read the instructions, and I probably should have. But we're going to lay this to where it is print side down. Print side down on here, right where you want it. You guys, this is going to be so stinking simple. And just make sure that it is nice and centered on your bag or whatever it is that you're going to use. You have that one, but you also got one that was 30% off. Everything in your cart. Ooh, good deal. We're going to lay down our Teflon sheet and just make sure that we didn't move our design at all when I plopped it down on there. Michael's has a whole station of sublimation. Yeah, you guys, you can find sublimation stuff all over the place. And I have mine set for 315 for 30 seconds. That's kind of where I leave it all the time. I think I'm going to do it twice. I think I'm going to let it go the way that it was. But, oh, I'm sorry. The word is apple. Did I not say apple? So yeah, you guys. Okay, I won't move it around. I will not move it around. I'm going to leave it right where it's at. Thank you. I lost track of where I was at. Yeah. So we went in there and she got what she wanted. Evan got what he wanted. I found a bunch of new stuff. And then they both each saw one of their friends. I'm pressing it, Carol. They each saw one of their friends. I don't think the ink's going to go through on a sublimation. But maybe I'm wrong. We're going to figure this out together. We'll figure it out together. Let's see if it works. The coupons for Hobby Lobby, I'm signed up and it was in the app. It was just in the app. We're going to keep going, you guys. I feel like that wasn't long enough. I feel like it wasn't long enough. I'm going to press even harder. One craft that you watched it did. Oh, I should have taped it down with heat tape. Yep, you're so right. Well, let's just find out what happens with mine. I guess you should put something in between. I did not. I'm just going with it. But the first time I just checked it and it didn't seem like it was. It didn't seem like it was enough. Okay, you guys. Let's see if it worked and I didn't mess it up. Because it's my first time doing these too. What did I do wrong, you guys? I mean, it's good, but not all of my ink went through. But I still love it. Oh, it was supposed to be like that. So I feel like my red was not as dark. 380 for 60 seconds. Okay, maybe so. Like I said, I didn't read the instructions, and I probably should have, because I just kind of wing everything. And then I tried to find them in my garbage can, because I had already thrown it away, and I couldn't. More time, more heat. All right, you guys, so the heat is supposed to be higher than 315. It should be 380. And it should be 60 seconds at 380. But I still love how it turned out. It does. It kind of has a little bit of a vintage look. I like how it turned out, but it could have been done for even longer and been darker with the red. But mine did not go through to the back side. Everything right there is perfectly good. I love this. I think it's super cute, and for the price, I could make a ton of totes and fill these with a bunch of apple goodies. And I think it would be adorable. So that's one a really, really easy way. I was thinking about putting this on here, but I think it's too red. And so I'm not even going to embellish this bag. I am, however, going to turn up my heat. Because we're going to do this again with a different, totally different thing, okay? Thank you so much. All right, so there's the first one, you guys. Our little apple picking bag. Simple and easy. Thank you, Tony. And, of course, you could embellish this if you wanted to. I'm just going to set that right there. All right, you guys, now let's go ahead. You do 400 for 60 on a regular heat press. Okay, I got it set for 380. It's warming up even more right now. So now, you guys, here's what I want to try. Yes, it would be a great teacher's gift. Hi, Diane. Here's what I want to try. We're going to try to do it on wood, okay? We're going to try to do it even on painted wood. And I don't know how this is going to turn out. And I gave Evan my transfer trimmers, and he didn't bring them back to me. Doggone it. I don't know. All of the instructions tell you to do it on sublimation because it needs to be on polyester. I don't think that it's going to stick properly if it's not. But I'm new to this, you guys. I'm just trying this for the first time with all of you. I don't know. And so we're just going to try things out. But you know what? I actually did buy some heat transfer tape. And then I didn't even use it because, well, I'm new to this. Well, we're going to try it. We're going to try it, Carol. We're going to try it. We're going to see what happens here. We're going to see what happens. Blueberry. Ooh, hi, Becky. You guys know I like to just try things and see what happens with them. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to paint this in Waverly in the color Snow White, just to start. I don't know if it does either. Let's try it. Let's try it. Because why not? Y'all are watching me do it, and then you'll know if it works or not. So we're going to paint this part here in just Snow White by Waverly. Okay, I did put water in there. And I'm going to paint the entire thing. This is just a mason jar that I picked up at Hobby Lobby, you guys, and they're unfinished wood. Or actually, I think it was in their seasonal stuff. I'm not even sure. It's probably Spring Shop. It is Spring Shop. You can probably get it for like 80% off right now if they still have any. But I bought a couple and kept them in my stash. Well, then stay tuned, Stacy. Stay tuned. So tomorrow, we're going out to lunch with my aunts. Plural. 2 of them. My Mimio. I have not seen Mimio, you guys. I've talked about her a lot. No, right, Tony? I haven't seen her in about 3 weeks. And that's not normal for us because we see each other all the time usually. Ooh, winery hopping. Oh, this jar is almost empty. Yeah, I think it's done for. Exactly. You never know until you try. So let me try it. And then if I totally goof up and it doesn't work out, I can tell you guys don't do that. So my Aunt Paulette went to Pennsylvania and she brought my Aunt Peggy back. And I don't get to see her very often. So the 3 of us with the kids are going out to lunch tomorrow. And then Evan is having a slumber party on Thursday night. So you guys may hear extra. With a regular iron, I don't know. I would probably say 5 minutes. You're probably going to have to put it in there for a long time and on high heat for a regular iron. Hi, Brittany. All right, we're going to do the entire thing just to do it. And then because Carol said that it might not work on painted, I'm going to try something else that's new and just see if it'll help us out a little bit. I know, and they're so excited. They're best friends. They haven't seen each other since school let out because we've been too busy and they've been too busy and all of the things. And so they're going to be super excited. And then we're going camping this weekend again. So all sorts of fun stuff. All right. You guys, I'm going to try something. Good idea, Stacy. Yeah, try to Google sublimation with an iron because I really don't know. I'm hoping that it works out. I'm really hoping that it works out. All right, so here's what we're going to try. Here's what we're going to try. We're going to try to throw this bottle of white away because it's gone. It's definitely gone. I'm just going to trash that one. I'm not trying to get any more paint out of there. I'm going to try something then. I'm going to try something. Did the transfer? I don't know, honestly. Pam, I threw the thing away. I pulled it out of the packaging and I threw it away. And I have probably dug through that garbage can 3 times trying to find out where it's at. And I can't find it. So... Today I'm a horrible instructor. That's what it is, okay? Because I'm not going so far deep in my garbage can that I end up with paint up to my elbows. Not planning on doing wax, Carol. I'm not planning on doing wax. I honestly do not think that the wax is going to be a good idea. Oh, you said, okay, you said don't wax. Yeah, I didn't think that was going to be a good idea either. But I'm going to try something else. I'm going to try something else because I have it. I've never used this stuff before either, so we'll find out together. I'm going to grab it real quick. I did not plan to use this. But this could be a total fail or it could be not a total fail. Thanks, Mary. Mary's like, I love that you're one of us. Like, I am not a professional crafter, you guys. I try. I throw a bunch of poop at the wall and see what sticks. Like, and a lot of, you know, for some reason, I don't know, my poop must be really sticky because a lot of times it works out just fine. Oh, man. All right, so what I'm going to attempt to do here is go ahead and seal in my white. Okay, because why not? Why not? Let's see if it works. I've got this stuff that I was told about that is a, it's called DuraClear. Cutting off the excess paper before. Oh, yeah, okay. We'll try that. We'll try to cut off the there's not really much excess paper on there, though. All right, so we're going to try DuraClear. I'm going to go ahead and put a layer of DuraClear on here. It's just a polyurethane sealer. True. It's a polyurethane sealer. I do not have anything sublimation. No. Carol does. She does this kind of stuff all the time. I do not. I'm new to it, but when Chalk comes out with a new project or a new product, I'm like, sure, let's have fun. Let's see what we can do with this stuff. And then I just start playing around. But the thing is, I play around live because this is the only time I have in my life to craft. So there's no time for me to just experiment on my own. Otherwise, I'm making flyers, I'm doing dishes, I'm doing laundry, I'm doing shipping stuff out, I'm doing giveaways and all sorts of other stuff, and I just don't have time in my day, sorry y'all, to play around when I'm not live. So this is my playtime. And welcome to Laura's Playhouse. Because that's practically what my lives are. All right, we put a layer of DuraClear on here. That should protect that white a little bit. And hopefully it'll help that sublimation to really stick to it. You don't think the ink will go through the sealer? Well, let's find out. Let's find out together. Because I don't know what I'm doing. You don't think it'll stick to it? Let's find out together. You guys are definitely my play dates. Absolutely, Kim. And it's either fantastic or it's a total crapshoot. Yes, Brenda, I try to. And sometimes it works out and sometimes it's a miserable failure. It could go either way. Stay tuned and find out. That's what's fun about it, right? All right, let's let's try it then. Let's try it then. I put a little bit of Duraclear on here just to seal in that white a little bit. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to take our transfer. You guys ready for this? Let's try it. I am going to lay it down this time right on top of this wood. I'm going to bring it down a little bit because I do want to put some embellishments on here. And this time I'm actually going to use the transfer tape, or the heat transfer tape. Because I bought it, I might as well use it. Okay, well, let's see if if it likes Duraclear. Let's just find out together what it likes and what it doesn't like. This is sublimation, Linda. What I'm doing right now. Right now. Basically, heat transfers. You have faith in my process? You've got more faith than I do then, Terry. Because I don't know. We're just going to see it. But here's my heat tape. Well, Ruth, I honestly, I'm just a lucky guesser. That's all. Carol thinks the Duraclear just made this a complete failure. We're going to find out together. We're going to find out together. Why not? All right, this time, you've only seen 2 boo-boos since you started watching me? Well, we might be due for another one. Oh my gosh. All right, you guys, here we go. Putting this down. That's already there. We've got our... I don't think I need to put a surface under there because it's wood, you guys. So the wood, it's not going to ruin my surface underneath. 380 is what I've got my heat press set to. And let's go ahead and put it for... Oh, let's set my timer for... Let's do 65 seconds. Oh, shoot. Let's go up to 400 degrees. There we go. Sure. Let's see. It's still warming up. I just snorted. Did you guys hear that? Let's try it. All right. Here we go. Pressing hard. You guys, I'm pressing down so hard on this. The higher the content, the better the transfers. Okay. You and John ever run a spot and leave the camper at a camp? No. No. So I don't ever leave the camper at a campground. It always comes home with us. And glue gun is not on. We're going to have to wait for it, though. We always take our camper with us because we go to different places all the time. This time we're going to, it's a campsite called Groveland Oaks, and they've got a big beach there and a bunch of stuff. And we found, like, last minute, 5 sites next to each other. Of course, one of my friends does not have a camper, and she's like, I am not sleeping in a tent this kind of heat. So she's just going to bring her bicycle, and she's staying in a cabin, and she'll come visit us. But that's fine. And we're just going to, oh, you guys. I guess I should have looked to see if Duraclear will burn. I have no idea. Either way, we're going to fake it till this looks fantastic. You guys, we've come to the end of our time, and I'm not letting go. Let it go. Let it go. Let's try it. Here we go. Where's all the water coming from? Did I press water right out of the wood? No, I totally, oh my gosh, you guys, that was hot enough to bend my mat. It was hot enough to bend my mat. My mat is totally bent right now. Can you guys see this? Oh my gosh. Oh no. It's It's a little wobbly now. That's all right. I'll set it out in the sun. I am in Michigan, Karen. Yep. I am in Michigan. You guys, I'll set this out in the sun and just let it let it fix itself, hopefully. Wow, that's got, you guys see that bubble? Okay, well, whatever. Let's try it. Let's try it. I should definitely have put my pad underneath it because it really, really, really got my surface super, super hot. You ruined your mat that way too. I'm going to set mine outside in the sun on a flat surface. But for right now, I'm gonna flip it over. Nope, that didn't help. Yeah, it did. Now it's kind of... I'll just put it outside in the sun, you guys. Or maybe I'll iron it again. I'll heat the whole thing up outside. And then just let it go to town. I don't know. Or, hold please. Look at that, you guys. I fixed it so fast. I fixed it so fast. Nope, this one's got a bubble in it too. This one's got a bubble too. And something on it. Probably food. Darn it. Okay, let's see. You guys are anxious to see what it looks like, right? And I'm stalling. I'm totally stalling. Let's see what happened, you guys. Guess what? Oh, Karen, I live in Flint too. You guys. It ran. It still transferred, but it ran. And somehow I ended up with a ton of moisture. And I'm wondering if the moisture came out of the wood, if the moisture came out of the paint. I don't know. I really don't know. But we'll fix it. You guys ready to see how I'm going to fix it? Karen, where at, girl? You should message me so we can talk, because I live close to Hobby Lobby. All right. You guys, it worked, but it totally spread that everywhere. So the question is, where did the moisture come from? Too hot, or the paint? Did the paint get too hot underneath? Maybe. The paint and the sealer? Probably. I don't know, you guys. You think it was the DuraClear? Maybe it moved, probably from the sealer. Maybe. Sealer is what you get the moisture. Okay, the sealer you use is the cause of it. They're telling me it was the sealer. I never should have used the DuraClear. It was the sealer. My surface is warped too. All right, well, you guys, we're going to continue with this project anyway, because it might not be perfect, but it's mine. Came out of the sealant, maybe. That's what I'm thinking too. So don't use DuraClear, FYI. Don't do what I just did. Don't do what I just did. Oh, darling, it's not these that you don't like. It's my process that's a total failure on these. Because I need to practice with them more, and that's what I'm doing tonight. And that's not going to work. It almost looks like the word is on fire. The apple was juicy, says Joy. Yes, the apple was too juicy, you guys. That's what caused the moisture. I had juicy apples. That's what caused it. You guys, I tried the DuraClear. It was a bad idea. I don't know much about... Why did you not just put it on the paint? Because I don't know. I think I probably saw a comment that made me question my skills here. And I don't know. I thought maybe if I sealed the paint in with some kind of a sealer, then I would have a better result. But it was a bad idea, and you guys, some of you warned me. Sand it, says Joanne. You know what? I actually have another idea. Let's go ahead and make... We wanted baked apples. You guys, I'm going to continue with this. I'm going to keep going because it's going to be totally mine and it's going to look totally fine. Possibly, Tony. Possibly. Girl, I'm still figuring it out. I just painted a little bit over that one spot, but we're just going to see how it turns out. Maybe we'll love it when I'm done. Maybe we won't. Maybe we want this to look older now. Yeah, now we know it'll stick to the paint. You just don't want it on the, you just don't want it, seal it first. All right, here we go. This is what we're going to do. I know, it was an experiment, you guys, and it still kind of worked out. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. Yeah, it infuses to the wood. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take some chalk paint. Yes, Jackie, you're so right. That's exactly what I'm going to do. We're going to distress this thing anyway. And I had planned on it if you saw my list here. All right, I'm going to grab a little bit. Bob Ross always said a happy mistake. Yes. We're going to grab a little bit of some white. That's probably way too much. And then just a smidgen speckle of some ink. And I'm going to mix these together to make a gray because I don't have any gray Waverly, come to find out. I thought that I did. I do not. And I want to have gray for the top of this apple jar. Okay. So I'll mix my own with colors that I do have. You guys know I love to mix paint. It's how I work. I almost think that this is too light. Let's grab a little bit more black. And darken that gray up a little bit. No worries, y'all. Just trust my process. I'm going to turn this into something that at least one of you will want. That's all I got to do. I just have to sell one of you on this project and my work here is done. Oh my gosh. All right, here we go. Gonna take my gray paint. We're gonna paint the top of this. Where that jar, you'll definitely try this process. Where the top of that jar is gonna be. Doesn't need to be perfect, you guys, because nothing about this project is or will be. We're going to actually try to make this look, I don't know. We're going to age it up even more. And make it look amazing. Trust my process, y'all. Trust it. I don't know what I'm doing, but I can fix my mistakes. I can fix things up and I can still make them look decent. All right, so there's some gray for the top of my lid. And then I'm going to grab just a little bit of black and just put it right on the side here. And using the same brush, that exact same brush, a little bit on there, kind of dabbed off a little bit. And I'm just making some marks on here. To make it look like it gets screwed in, right? Just simple, right? Yeah, exactly. Knowing how to fix things is valuable. Super valuable. Oh, Laura, leave it alone. That's good. That's good. We're good there. All right, you guys. It'll look awesome. It's going to be a one of a kind. It's going to be totally unique. Stick with me here. Look at that. Some people gave up on me already. Don't give up on me, you guys. Don't you go nowhere. It's all in a day's work. I will put a bow on it, but we're not even close to being done yet. Not even close. There's the top of my lid, though, just to make it look like it is a little bit more like a jar, like a mason jar. All right, now what I want to do is I'm actually going to grab out some of my Behr. This is Behr Decorative Finishing Wax, okay? And I have a little bitty piece of sponge in here. Let's use this tonight. Oh, but of course I have to cut it because my son still has my scissors. That little brat. Put a bow on the bag. I'm done with the bag for right now. We're working on this project. We'll figure out the bag later if we want to add anything to it. But I'm just going to grab a little sponge. You guys, these sponges are, I got these at the Dollar Tree. It's just a sponge, y'all. And we're going to put it on here. And then just dab it off on a piece of paper towel to offload some of that. Some of that. You only want a little bit. And we're going to just go ahead and just distress this entire jar up. Make it darker on the edges. Had to pee, but you're back now. One of these days I'm going to stop mid-crap and I'm going to be like, y'all, I got to pee. It's bound to happen. So far it hasn't, but one of these days. It's just going to happen. We're giving some life to this thing. We're giving some life to it. All right. I'm going to go over, I think, the entire thing. Just slowly, slightly, pressing down a little bit harder in some areas than others. Just to give this more of a distressed, it's been aged vibe than what we had before. This can has been sitting for a while. This is not a new can. Not a new jar. You guys, I already like that so much better, don't you? All right, you guys, I know how we're going to fix it up even better. I just do. I figured it out. I know what we're going to do. I do. Hold tight. Hold tight, you guys, because it's coming up. Thank you, Pam. You guys. Y'all are going to make me dance. I just know it. All right. That helped out a lot with just a little bit. Thank you, Carol. Thank you. Now, you guys, what I think I'm going to do, Ruth is like, I like it. I like it. But hold on now. Hold on. I've got a couple more colors that are sitting right here. And I need to grab out one more thing too, you guys. Because we're going to make this work. We're totally going to make this work, okay? Ooh, Elizabeth said, outline your apple in red. I have a different idea, but I like where you're going. Thank you, Linda. All right, so everything's brand new, you guys. Everything's brand new. Because I went shopping and I was like, I'm going to try some new stuff. Let's try some new stuff. So I picked up some acrylic paint. This is Apple Barrel. And I got two colors. Two colors in Apple Barrel acrylic paint. What am I drinking? Oh, that's an Alani. It's an energy drink. I drink those all night. I stay up all night and I sleep all day. I take sips. You guys, I take sips this late at night to get through my lives. Because I'm tired before I come on. Honest to goodness, I'm tired. It gives me the energy. Shadow the word. Oh, that's another good idea. But I'm going to do this. I'm going to grab these two colors here of Apple Barrel paint. One of them is burnt sienna and the other one is burnt umber. All right, burnt sienna and burnt umber. We're going to add these together. So a little bit of the sienna and a little bit of the umber. I think I'm going to go equal parts of both. And we're going to mix these together to create a very, very rusty color. Okay, a very, very rusty color. Just like that. And then, you guys, this stuff right here is on sale on my site. I'm going to add... Oh, she likes the cotton candy ones. I'm going to add a little bit of Dixie Belle Sea Spray. So this basically makes your stuff a little bit more chunky. And it's going to make it look similar to rust. Okay, so between these two colors and a little bit of that sea spray, hopefully I didn't get too much. I don't think that I do have too much. I think that's probably just about enough. It's just going to kind of make it chunky. All the other ones use burnt umber all the time. I think I want some more burnt sienna in here, though. I think that this looks like it's too brown and not enough of this reddish, sienna-ish color. So let's add a little bit more of this. A tiny bit more of this. And a little spritz of water. There goes. It always happens. A little spritz of water, you guys. Thank you, Karen. Y'all think I'm an expert. I have no idea. I'm playing. I'm like, you guys, I'm like a 3-year-old at daycare who just pulled out a tub of Play-Doh, and I've never seen Play-Doh before. Like, I just want to play. I just want to play. All right, so your sea spray is just going to give you a little bit of some texture to your design. So I'm going to use this, and we can just put it on there, and then we can dry it. And I'm going to add, and it's thick, you guys. It's thick. We're going to add some of this rusted. Hold on though, you guys, because we're going to sand it down after it's dry. What design is on my t-shirt? Oh, this is the More Issues Than Vogue. All right, let's just put this in a couple of spots. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm playing with my Play-Doh right now. And I'm loving it. Playing with my Play-Doh and I'm loving it. Because if I don't fix this project, then it's totally messed up, right? I either save it or I don't save it. So we're going to make it look old. And just give it some random spots of some old. You guys still trust my process? Because I'm doubtful now. Wipe it off with a baby wipe. Well, if I do that, then I'm going to wipe off all of the paint that I already did. So I've got a sanding block over here that's extremely, extremely fine. And I'm going to give it not a full dry, but just a bit of a dry. And then we're going to try to put... We're going to try to do... You guys, we're going to see. Looks like tin now. Tin, apples, rusted. Like I said, I throw poop at it. And see if it sticks. It does kind of look like tin now. I'm kind of liking it. It looks like an old tin sign. It does. It looks like an old tin sign that maybe sat out in the rain, and it's like you just found this at a at one of those, what do you call them? At one of those antique places, right? It looks really, really aged and distressed. And that's what I was going for. So hey, we're onto something here. We're winning. We're winning. We're winning. It's just a matter of, can we fix it? Can we fix it? Can we fix it? And I think that we're doing good so far. We're getting somewhere. You just keep playing. You just keep playing until you come up with greatness. Don't give up on yourselves. All right, I'm just going to take and sand a little bit of that just to create like some smudge in that as well. You guys see how it just kind of created a little bit of smudge right there in that too. I was not making caramel to put on the apple. But I don't want this to look like it's new on here either. We want the rust to look like it's like peeling and aged and all of that, right? Oh, and see that one, it wasn't dry enough and it spread. And I think that I'm going to use that to my advantage. I make up a story about it. I sure do. I am totally blowing smoke up your butts right now, you guys. Thanks for calling me out, Ruth. I'm like, well, well, I gotta tell them I did that on purpose, or they're gonna think I don't know what I'm doing. Tracy's like, this is totally up my alley. I love it. Because she loves that distressed look. And I don't do this very often. To give you guys that real distressing, okay? I know, right? Poop and smoke tonight, you guys. Poop and smoke. There we go. Just a little bit. The more I work at it, the more I like it. But I want these to, like, I want to blend some of that umber in next to it. I want it to look like this. It's not painted on, but that it came on naturally, if that makes any sense. I want to blend some of that color in there. I got one more spot. This one right here that I think I want to, ooh. I think I might have gone a little bit too harsh with that. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. You guys. I actually think that this turned out pretty darn good considering the fact that it was, we salvaged what was a miserable failure into something that really does look like, it looks like a junk picking. Does it not? It looks like something that you'd pick up at a junkyard for junkin'. And people love junkin'. People love junkin'. All right, let's go ahead and see if we can add some kind of a, do we add a bow to it or do we just call it a junk piece, y'all? I kind of like it how it is. We could add a bow. Thank you. All right, you guys, I have an idea. Hold just for a second, please. Hold, please. Hold. Keep holding. Ooh, I'm dropping stuff, but I'm making progress, y'all. Keep holding. I'm back. All right. I got out my fabric, because I've got some old... Hold on, though, Ray. Hold on. Because I have this idea. I have an idea, and I actually have a... Oh, that red's too much. That one's not the right red. Hold on. We'll see if we like it. If we like it, we can keep it. If we don't like it, we don't keep it. Don't hold me to anything just yet. I'm going to do some raffia and some jute and all of the goodness, but give me just a second. I have a bunch of pieces of some different reds that we can use. Denise, trust my process, please. Please. Trust my process of having no scissors in here. Oh my gosh. That boy. You know what I do have is pinking shears. Could add a tag to it. Yes, I could if I had one. God, that would be great. I have pinking shears, you guys, so hopefully I can rip this after just getting this. Heck yeah! That was not a big piece. That was far too little. A flea market find. Yes! We love flea market finds, y'all. Hold, please. Hold, please. Okay. got a piece of this. It's too thick. It's too thick. Thanks. Thanks so much, Liz. No, I can't get it. Oh my goodness. Oh, I just want it to not be so thick. But I still want those tattered edges. These will do. These will do. These two pieces will do. All right, you guys. So I've got this piece here that already, I think I coffee stained this maybe, or maybe it just came this color. I don't remember. But I have, well, heck, let's just try this. Old and worn, a picker would want that. Absolutely, a picker would want that. Let's try out this Bare Wax that I already put away. We're going to get it back out, though. We're going to get it back out. I'm thinking outside of the box, y'all. We're going to get this Bare Wax back out. And I'm going to wax up my pieces of fabric, y'all. We're going to grunge these up too. Unlikely to see a bow on an antique. Well, maybe so. But this is a new aged antique. Look, I just did it today. It's definitely a new aged antique. Let me see how it looks. I'm playing tonight, Ruth. Join me in my toy box, in my fun box, and let's just see what happens. Ain't no shame in just checking it out and seeing what we like. If we like it, we can put it. If we don't, then we won't. You just finished using your wax? If we hate it, then we'll just take it off. We won't use it. That's how crafting works. You try things, you love it or you hate it, and then you pivot and you try again. But adding the wax to that made a huge, huge difference, I think, in how that little strip of fabric looked. It just grunged it up just like the rest of it. Some of it more grungy than others. I think that for like an orchard, an old place, this would be fantastic. Hi, Jeannie. This is hot mess. It's working out in my favor somehow, but I have no clue how this is happening. Express. Let's just see, you guys. Don't lose faith in me. We're going to check it out. Let's just do this one piece and see what happens. Maybe we'll use another one if we need another one. But now these look... Okay, good. I'm glad. I think things in my head that I don't say, you guys. Oh my goodness. Nothing mean. I was literally just thinking... You said you weren't criticizing, and I almost said, good, because I'm the professional. I sure do look like it tonight, don't I? Oh, my gosh. Yes, a farm market sign. I love it. I love it. Somebody's going to want this. My mistake gone right in the end. Hopefully I can get my glue gun to stay. If not, we'll staple it. All right, you guys, here we go. Let's try this out. Let's just try it and see what happens. So, let's start with our jute. Where the heck is my jute? Hold, please. Because it's under my table and way over here. I don't even like the jute. The jute, I don't know, maybe I do. Maybe I do. All right, let's tie jute on it. Let's tie some jute on it. Let's just see how it works. This thing has been on the entire time and it's still not hot because it keeps going offset. And it's really, really irritating. This is the second one I've had and it drives me insane. Oh, see, Linda's already claiming it, you guys. See, I told you I just had to sell one of you. Fine, glue gun. I'll just do that for right now then, so we can wrap more around it. All right, we're wrapping our jute around there. You guys said you want jute on it. We'll give it some jute around the top. Use pinking shears to cut it. Oh yeah, Pam, we can definitely do that for, okay, I got a little bit of glue to come out. Thank you, Linda. Thank you. I'm glad that you love it. All right, so we've got that on there. Let's just see what happens. Let's just see what happens, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and grab out some Excelsior. I like Excelsior. It's similar. You stay. I know, Glue Tool, you are fired. You are so fired. Is Excelsior 2? Should we use... Ooh, I think I'm going to go with Raffia. I think the Excelsior that I have is just too bright. It's not grungy enough for me for this project. It's just not grungy enough. So let's go with some raffia. Oh, a paper tag with a price on it. That would be great. Good, Tracy. I'm glad you're loving this. Okay, we got some. We got some. Good. I'm so glad, you guys. See, it wasn't perfect, and yet look what we've done with it. We didn't give up on it. We didn't throw it away just because it wasn't perfect to start off with. We kept going. Just like the Energizer Bunny, y'all. You keep going and going and going. You like the tag idea? I do too. Don't give up on your projects. Keep working at them because eventually you'll make something happen with it. Eventually you will. All right, I just tied that off. So we've got a little bit of a raffia bow there to start with. Thank you, Tracy. Oh, awesome, Pam. But But I like that because it reminds me of like the haystacks that you'll see in an apple orchard. All right, and then we're just going to take this piece here. I'm even going to wrap this in raffia too. You do that too. You just don't give up. Just don't give up. And then, let's see, you guys. I'm literally just making loops. That's all. Make a couple of loops. Make them smaller than the raffia. Grab another piece. Do the same thing. Oh, thank you, Carol. Grab another piece, do the same thing. And then we can just tie this together with a piece of raffia too. A rag bow would be better. Well, then all we have to do is snip the ends and it turns it into a rag bow. So Jackie, it's basically the same thing. This one just has the loops together, a rag bow just wouldn't. Oops. I broke my raffia, but that's okay. If we just cut our loops, then it basically turns into a rag bow. However y'all want to do it. Oh, you guys, I still think that this is super cute. I think our tails are too long for our own good. Yes, I'm still here. Are you trying to get me to go away? You guys! I'm actually pretty in love. I'm actually pretty in love with this. What do you guys think? Do you like the bow or do you not like the bow at all? Because I think it's too plain without the bow. I think we need the bow. I think it needs the bow. Let's glue it on. I put her to sleep. She took a nap. Thank you, Deborah. See, you guys, trust my process. Thank you, Jan. A rusty piece in center of bow. Gotcha. Oh, I gotcha. Hi, Kay. Thank you. Did somebody say no bow? Okay, needs the bow. Like, see, it needs the bow. It needs the bow. It needs the bow. We just had to make it messy. Thank you so much, Kathy. We just had to make it messy. All right, let's see. What do I have that's rusty? Well, Miss Carol sent me a whole bunch of rusty stars. We could put a rusty star right on there. I kind of like the rusty... Ray, no you didn't. No you didn't. We could put a rusty star on there. Or, y'all, all my Christmas stuff is not in here, but do you guys like, okay, let me hold it up. Do you guys like the rusty star right there? You guys see with the star? Do we want to do a rusty bell? If I can pick it up. Okay, so there it is with the star. Can you guys see the star? Or I have a little bitty rusty bell we could put in there. Like a little rusty bell. Or we could do a button. Or we could do a pine cone. Oh, yeah, or we could do a little pine cone. What do you guys think? Do you like the pine cone, the star, or the bell? Vicky says the star. Tony says the star. Tracy likes the star. The star. Okay, everybody's going for star. If you're going to vote for something else, don't even bother now. I don't have a rusty heart. I have a trusty heart. Lisa Marie. A leaf. I don't have a rusty button. I wish I did. The buttons were not rusty. They were just buttons. All right, you guys. I think it looks great. I like the idea of the price tag, but at the same time, I think that if we do that, it's going to hang and it's going to cover up some of the work that we did. So I'm going to call this project complete. We went from complete and utter failure to completely made it work, y'all. Completely made it work because we didn't give up. And so now this looks like an old antique jar. It looks awesome. I love it. And I hope that you guys do too. I hope that you guys do too. We made it happen. We made it happen, y'all. Thank you so much. All right, you guys. Right, from drab to fab. I love that. I love that. All right, you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. This was a lot of fun. This was a lot of fun. We made it happen. Was it Linda that said that you wanted this one? Please send me a message. Thank you so much, Janice. Send me a message and I'll let you know what you can grab this one for. And I'll probably get back with you in the morning because, y'all, I am tired. And I will see you guys back here later. Do not forget, though, you guys have, like, what is it? It's 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. You have 3 hours left. 3 hours left to go on my website and check out all of the stuff that's retiring today. Your last chance, your last 3 hours to grab some of those things that will not be available at all on the website starting tomorrow. As a matter of fact, starting 3 hours from now, they are done. So check that out. We've got a new Christmas sale going on under specials, and the new Snowman Porch Cleaner just launched today. Don't forget, you guys, if you're not a Perks member yet, you want to be to get 30% off of everything on my site all the time. It's the best club to join. So definitely let me know if you guys want to join that or just join it on my site, whichever you can do. We'll see you guys later. I'm tired. I'm out of here. Y'all are fantastic. I better smile. Hopefully that was my good side, Facebook. Be nice to me. All right, you guys are awesome. I will see you later. Love you all so much. Bye, everybody.